So I guess it's time for another vlog. Guess I was making about lane splitting. I talked about it a little bit before and got a few videos of it, but watched another video today and had some pretty good information. But California is the only state that allows you to lane split. Out of 49 states, it's the only one. And you go pretty much anywhere else, anywhere in Europe, and they have lane splitting. Pretty much anywhere across the world, Asia, Europe, and there's lane splitting because there's so many bikes, scooters, and everything else. But in the United States, only California. And there's actually a study that I saw where they took 3 states, California, Florida, and Texas, I believe. Probably because population, number of people that bike, and also those 3 states, they have biking throughout the year. Like there's no winter or anything, so for the weather, people ride pretty much all year. And out of all those 3, California is the only one that has lane splitting. And one of the statistics was that for accidents, there's actually 30% less in California than there was in Texas or Florida. Now, that's a huge number, especially for all the bikes here, and people say lane splitting is dangerous and shouldn't be allowed because it's dangerous, but I mean 30%, that's a huge number. And I mean, think about it, like dangerous. Yeah, I get how people could say that because like it's a chance of vehicles not seeing you when you go past them or changing lanes, but really, as a biker's perspective, I have more freedom to get away from dangerous situations than I do if I was in the lane. Because right here, a huge part of where a lot of bikers get hit is from behind. It's hard to see anyone coming from behind you, and I don't have anywhere to go if someone doesn't see me and they're coming up from behind. But if I'm in the middle, I got so many more options, places to go, so much more room to move where I can get out of things. Plus, I could see ahead of me. I can see the road, I can see, make sure nothing's clear. If I'm behind someone like this, I can't see anything ahead of me. I don't know if he's going to slam on his brakes because there's something in the road, the car stopped, or a big tire in the road. I won't be able to dodge that if I'm going. But in the middle, I can see that. I can see all the way up there that this whole lane is clear. Plus, I can see the drivers. Behind them, you can't see where they're looking, what they're doing. Here, I can look down their mirrors and I can see their faces, where they're looking in both mirrors, left and right side. I can see what they're doing, if they're talking on a phone or not paying attention or whatever it is. And there's just so much more options of where to go. This is going to be a huge thing when I leave California. This is probably going to be the second biggest thing I'm going to miss about California is lane splitting, because it just gets you through traffic so much easier and you don't have to wait. And I'm going to be going back to Ohio this summer and probably going to get a few tickets for doing this because you can't do it in Ohio, but I mean, it's so much easier to get around. This was another study that, what is that? That's pretty cool. But anyways, lane splitting also frees up traffic. Because I'm not in a space where I'm another person back that's going to hold you out, hold you back. motorcycles were just free to move around. So there was another study, I guess, where if you took 10% of a city's population on the highway, only 10%, and changed them from being in cars to being on motorcycles lane splitting, they said that would free up 40% of the congestion. Just 10% of motorists in cars changing to motorcycles, 40% congestion. Like, that's just crazy. If you think about it, think of half these people, instead of cars being bikes, just filtering through. Clear up so much traffic. That's why I just love riding. I hardly even drive my car anymore. I used to drive my car all the time, but now I don't really have a need to. I have a backpack, so pretty much I just stuff that with whatever I need. Whenever I go to the store, run errands, it's usually always on the bike. It saves gas. I mean, you know, like, let's see. Right now, I'm going 55 miles an hour, averaging 45.6 miles per gallon. I mean, you think, well, I can just get a Prius or a hybrid, because they get pretty good gas mileage. Well, true, but back there, that Prius would be stuck way back in traffic. And I'm doing, right now, 46.9 miles per gallon, 54.6, and I'm just cruising through traffic. I mean, obviously bikes aren't for everyone, like families, and can't really fit a lot of people on a bike or a lot of stuff, but for commuting, I mean, I think they're great. I mean, I ride my bike in almost any weather. Cold doesn't bother me too much. 72 miles an hour and I'm getting 51.6 miles per gallon. Can't do that in too many cars and have this much fun.